The subjects this multi-body subject-specific institute, or ITMO, works on are development biology and comparative evolutionary biology. We naturally take an interest in multi-cell organisms to find out how a complex organism can be built by cell mechanisms and can evolve and function in its milieu. It's really important to understand how these organisms function at all levels by uninterrupted observation, for several reasons. First, because it's the basis of evolution, understanding how these different mechanisms occur, but also because it's often these mechanisms that are disturbed during illnesses. The development of psychopathology is very important. It will be covered by this ITMO and will give practitioners the basis for understanding future therapeutic approaches. As we see it, the priorities for this ITMO are: first, to organize a national conference at the end of the year to present the experimental boundaries and new questions arising in our fields. We're going to invite the best French groups in these fields, regardless of the organization or university they belong to. The other priority we have is to reinforce interdisciplinary training in physical, mathematical, or computing approaches on the ITMO's models. And for that, we hope to be able to set up a PhD-level training program. We're working on it. Finally, we also hope to be able to establish much more efficient networks of platforms with animal facilities or greenhouses as part of the national network. Another priority we have is supported by the ATIP Avenir program, which particularly concerns INSERM, CNRS and INSB, to attract young researchers coming from abroad or who wish to set up their own group in another laboratory in France. For this, we have a selection and assistance process for setting up these new groups, which is a priority for the Alliance and for France. The ITMO has the advantage of being able to get all the partners necessary for coordination on these models or new technologies around a table, and of making the best and the maximum use of the tools each organization has, and of the teams in each organization, by bringing them together and achieving a critical mass for certain species that will give us the necessary level of development to remain internationally competitive.